A match that will really get the juices flowing.
Indonesia.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Indonesia breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That is good alertness. Has a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Quarter of an hour played.
Indonesia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Indonesia
Ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
has a look and plays it forward. Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. No, it's come to nothing. Tries a shot!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest.
Gets a good foot in there.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice looking ball. But he's made sure that's not getting through. Gruev. And shifted it to the flank. Goes looking wide. Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Oh, chance! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Indonesia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone. but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Indonesia in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's in a great position here. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, lovely bit of skill. Decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's in on, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Indonesia, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Now he's off and running. He's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries to dink it through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played with finesse. Terrific header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substitutions taking place.
Bulgaria making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he's forced to go back. And he cuts out the supply. Driving forward. And a chance! He scores! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 82
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution.
Bulgaria making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And he was alert to it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now there's a real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. And he'll shoot here! And that's that. Indonesia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Indonesia really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.